Hello everyone, welcome to Taksha by MeroSiksha. I am Vivechana Sharma and I am here with another reading text, and this reading text consists of two types of comprehension question. So when you receive a reading text with the two types of comprehension question, you can guess that the reading passage falls under the third reading passage, which comes in our question number 3. And another idea to guess in which section this reading text falls is, so you will be receiving either a story or notices or advertisements, so then you can have a guess that reading passage will fall under the question number 3. So now here we are provided with the vacancy announcement published by the organization ADRA. So let us scan this reading passage once within a minute and then move to the questions. So here we are provided the vacancy announcement. ADRA is the organization, and it has asked for the position of project coordinator and also for the M&E officer. Project coordinator based on the Nepalganj branch and the M&E officer based on the Kathmandu branch. So we are also provided the qualification, and we are also provided the number of vacancies available, and also how are we supposed to apply. So let us move to the question 10. So now, as we are provided two type of comprehension question. First one is to state whether the provided statements are true, false or not given, and the another one is we are supposed to provide the answer reading the questions. So first of all, let us have a look in the question number A. So the question number reads that decide whether the given statements are true if there is similar information, false if the statement contradicts the information, or not given if there is no or not enough information. So, and the first statement reads ADRA is a multinational organization. So as I have already mentioned earlier, that whenever we get this sort of statements, we are supposed to mark the keywords first. So here let us mark multinational organization as a keyword, and then let us find out whether the statement is true, false or not given. Let us move to the passage. So here let us read. So did you find the answer? So yeah, here it is. So ADRA works in more than 130 countries around the world and has been working in Nepal since 1987. So multinational organization refers to the idea that the organization is not only in one country but rather in different other countries as well. So here the statement it works in more than 130 countries clarifies that yes, of course, this is a multinational organization and the statement is true. So it was quite simple for us to get the answer, right? Now let us move to another question, and the question reads, or the statement reads, ADRA Nepal is working in Baque district in the field of education. So now again let us mark the keyword over here. Let us mark this Baque district as a keyword over here, and then let us find out whether ADRA Nepal works in Baque district in the field of education or not. Let us move up in our passage. So okay, so did you get where the Baque district is? So here is the Baque district, and let us go through the sentence. So currently ADRA Nepal is going to implement the improvement of newborn and child health project in Baque district of Lumbini province. So the overall objective of the proposed project is to support in achieving the sustainable development goals by improving maternal, newborn and child health services. This is passing us the insight that in Baque district the organization is going to implement something related to health projects. So it has not mentioned anything regarding the education, so it is only focusing on the health issues, health governance, and health services of child. So here our question reads, ADRA Nepal is working in Bankha district in the field of education. So now what do you think would be the answer? So the answer would be false. So because here in the here we are mentioned that the organization will be working in the Bankha district, not in the field of education but in the field of health areas or in the health services. So now let us move to another statement. So the statement reads, anyone interested in having the basic qualifications can apply for the posts vacant. So now let us find out whether the organization has certain preferences of the candidates regarding the education or not. So let us move up and find it out. So let us have a look to the qualifications of what the position they have asked for. So for the project manager, they have asked for the qualification that is Masters in Public Health, Nursing or relevant field with minimum 3 years of working experience in a community-based or public health sector. For the another position that is M&E officer, they have again asked for the qualification that is Masters in Public Health, Nursing and Epidemiology or relevant field with at least 2 years of working experience in public health projects or program. So now as we move down here, the statement says that anyone interested in having the basic qualification can apply for the posts vacant. So a person who are interested to apply must have a master's degree in public health. It is not that anyone with the basic qualification can apply, right? So here the answer would be false again. Now let us move to another statement, and the statement reads, M&E officer has to work based in Bankha district. So here the position is M&E officer, and it is saying that the officer who holds the position of M&E officer has to work in Bankha district. Let us find out whether it is right or not. So here is the position M&E officer, and here we have mentioned that the advertisement, the vacancy has mentioned that they are in need of the M&E officer in the office based on Kathmandu. So here the answer would be false again, because they are not asking someone to work in a Bankha district, but rather they are asking someone to work in a Kathmandu district. So now let us move to the last statement from question A. So the statement reads, ADRA Nepal is applying a fair selection process. Let us find out whether they are going to apply a fair selection process or not. So now how to apply? They have also provided us the idea how are we supposed to apply. So what have they said? They have asked us that the suitable candidates are requested to submit application at recruitment at adranepal.org by 18th January 2019 before 15:00 hours. It should include a cover letter describing why the applicant would be suitable for the position described above and a full resume. So only the shortlisted candidates will be called for the further screening process. So ADRA Nepal is applying for a fair selection process. So by this we can have an idea, we can assume the idea that yes, they are going to have a fair selection process. So and the here answer would be true. Now let us move to the another question, another type, that is answer these questions. So here the first question reads, what does ADR stand for? So now we are asked about this, the full form of ADRA, and now let's find out what does this ADRA stand for. So ADRA stands for Adventist Development and Relief Agency. So here the answer would be Adventist Development and Relief Agency. So now let us move to the another question. So name the project that ADRA is going to implement. So what is the name of the project that ADRA is going to implement? Let us move up and find out. So ADRA Nepal is going to implement the Improvement of Newborn and Child Health Project. So what is the name of the project? The name of the project is Improvement of Newborn and Child Health Project. So is it clear? So the answer is the project that ADRA is going to implement is Improvement of Newborn and Child Health Project. Now let us move to question number C. So and the question reads, what is the expected working status for the project coordinator? So what is the organization, what is the expected working status that the organization is expecting for the position of project coordinator? Now let us find out. So for the position of project coordinator here, so they are asking for the qualification that is Masters in Public Health, Nursing or related field with minimum 3 years of working experience. So they are asking for minimum 3 years of working experience. So here, so the expected working status for the project coordinator is minimum 3 years. Now let's move to the another question, and the question reads, what does the word eat in the underlined sentence above signify? So here in the text we are provided the sentences that are underlined. Now let us find out where is that underlined sentence, and let us also search for the pronoun it. So here is the underlined sentence and the pronoun it is over here. Now let us read. So suitable candidates are requested to submit applications at recruitment@adranepal.org by 18th January 2019 before 15:00 hours. It should include a cover letter. So here it refers to the application. So now here the word it in the underlined sentence above signifies application. So now let us deal with the last question, that is list at least 3 requirements to be maintained to apply for the post. So what are the 3 requirements that are to be maintained in order to apply for the post? So number 1 thing is qualification. If you have a qualification, that matches with this notice, you can apply. Number 1 is qualification. Another one is also the deadline, and another one is cover letter. So here, so 3 requirements to be maintained to apply for the post. In order to apply for the post, what can be the 3 requirements? So here we should also be careful about that you have the qualification that the organization asks for, or you can also write here the answer that we require. Number 1 is the along with the application we need to submit. One is cover letter, another resume, and another would be, you can say, you should not be crossing the deadline, that is 18 Jan 2019. So or you can say 18 Jan only as well. So here, so at least 3 requirements to be maintained to apply for the post. You can write here deadline. You should not cross the deadline whenever you are applying for the post. Next is cover letter along with the application, and also your resume, so that they can know about yourself. And other requirements could be qualifications as well. So okay, thank you. I hope I helped you.